Well, I think, the influences, there were so many, going from one place to the other. We did 4 countries. So from South Africa to Nigeria to Ghana to Egypt. I just tried to allow whatever I was feeling to inspire me. So whether that was Amapiano when I was in South Africa, or Afro beats or Afrobeat while I was in Nigeria, High Life in Ghana, I just allowed wherever to take me, wherever I was. I think the strongest emotions I tried to capture were really what was happening in the moment. I didn't have really a lot of time to try to make something be, the emotion I wanted to capture. It was really all happening in real time. I guess when you have to create an album in just 30 days, you just have to go with whatever you feel in that moment. And so that's what I was doing. I was feeling gratitude when I wrote Thank You. I was feeling like, we were all connected when I wrote Count on Me and Samunye, We Are One. All the Dreamers was me realizing I was in Africa and I'm a dreamer and I got here, and salute to them. Home Again, is because I felt like I was home. Who You Are and Smoke and Mirrors. I was inspired by Fela and really discovering who I was. So really every song was connected to the emotion I was really feeling, right then. I think it was amazing, working with them, because everybody who was a part of the album had to really buy into the experiment of the 30 days. So they had to move quickly too. And Fireboy DML was no different. He came in and wrote his part in 20 minutes. And I think what made it the most special is us bringing our different flavors together to make something fresh and new. That happened with Fireboy, with Ndambo Zulu and Asha. It really was mixing our flavors together to get something really cool. And, that was one of my favorite parts, even collaborating with the producers, different producers, bringing different sounds out of me with, like Please Be Good with P Prime, and having Shivo from South Africa co-produce with me on Thank You and Count on Me. That made it interesting, like bringing our things together. Yeah, I think it really affected it in that I had to trust those instincts, and so whatever came, that's what I went with. So with that, usually when I'm working on an album, I'm saying, okay, I want these songs to fit together, and if I'm doing an R&B album, I want these songs to all feel like R&B. But what happens when you don't create before you get there, and you're not creating after? If a pop song came to me, I had to write a pop song. If an R&B song came to me, I had to write an R&B song, and so forth and so on. So I think the result was getting all different types of flavors that maybe I wouldn't have gotten to if I was, doing an album like the traditional way I usually do it. Yeah, it's so exciting. I mean, the process was quite a long process, maybe about 2.5 years, almost 3 years. Initially, I got a call, that they wanted a song for this ride, but we had to go through multiple songs. I wrote about 3 or 4 songs, and then we finally put those songs, all pieces of all of them, we put them to get to this song, Special Spice. And man, it was just so amazing to be able to just dream that way. When you're writing for Disney, you're in a dream world and you get to write stories, and as a songwriter, for me, it just unlocked something really beautiful. And to be the first Black composer to write a song, original song for an attraction I'm beyond honored. It has been a dream of mine since I was a small child, to write for Disney. And I never could have imagined that I'd be writing for an attraction at Disney World and Disneyland. So I'm just super honored, and it inspires me. My dreams are still coming true. Yeah, I don't know if it's ever a perfect time to write a memoir, but you're always building on your story. But for me, it just felt like a good time. My very first independent album in October, it'll be 20 years since I've been working in music. And so, we found some success. We won these Grammy Awards and done that independently. And a lot of people have started to ask me how I do it or how did I get here, and I don't really talk much about my story. I just kind of try to live through the music and express myself through the music. So I thought it was a good time for me to open up and kind of let people into my world a little bit and understand my crazy life and my crazy story and how I've gotten here. Yeah, I mean, I balance it. I just don't go to sleep, basically. I just, no, I'm just kidding. No, I just, I try my best to work with the guys. I mean, we're always juggling and fitting each other's schedules. And the good thing is that we're always on the same page. We all want the same thing. We both support each other in all that we do. And so we find a way to make it work. This new solo tour I'm so excited about. I mean, I'm going out with my band, Afro Orleans. It's 11 pieces. We got horns, we got percussionists, my normal rhythm section, guitar, bass, drums, my singers. So it's just gonna be a party, man. It's gonna be an experience. And we're gonna take you on a journey, much like I went on from Cape Town all the way to Cairo, Egypt. And yeah, it's going to be a good time. A lot of energy, a lot of good music. I hope to show that, Africa is so many things. It's so rich as a continent, and it's given us so much in music, the music that we love today. There's a through line through Africa, all these rhythms and these sounds and these instruments. So many originated in Africa. And for me to connect those dots, I just hope that people feel that connection and feel the journey that we went on. And for people who will never, ever make it to Africa, I hope that I give them a new glimpse and give them a fresh take on Africa through my eyes.